The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a classic novel written by Victor Hugo and set in Paris in 1482. As a Gothic tale, the book has very dark and twisted themes that carry over to the Disney movie.
He made the devil so much stronger than a man.
Persecution of innocent people, cold-blooded murder, and violent state crimes are all essential parts of the plot, as the Minister of Justice, Judge Claude Frollo, lays siege to his city with fire in an attempt to eradicate the gypsy population.
Always open to the weary traveler. Have mercy, my lord.
I am placing you and your family under house arrest until I get to the bottom of this. If what you say is true and you're innocent, then you have nothing to fear. Burn it.
Frollo's only fear is for his immortal soul and the judgment that will be laid upon him in the afterlife.
A twinge of fear for his immortal soul.
In an attempt to repent for his sins, he agrees to raise a child with physical deformities. This child grows up to be the protagonist, Quasimodo.
Very well. But let him live with you in your church, just so he's kept locked away where no one else can see.
Judge Frollo raises Quasimodo locked away in the bell tower, telling him that his deformities make him a monster, and that if Quasimodo were ever to meet other people, that they would reject him and destroy him for his extreme ugliness.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are crimes for which the world shows little pity.
Frollo repeatedly tries to subdue and even kill Quasimodo for his ugliness, all with the pretense of the caring protector.
But now the time has come to end your suffering forever.
The abuse of disabled persons is appalling, especially when it comes hand in hand with manipulation and denial of basic human rights, such as the right to peaceful assembly, freedom of movement, and freedom from arbitrary detention or degrading treatment. Persons with disabilities are 4 to 10 times more likely to become a victim of violence, abuse, or neglect than persons without disabilities.
Sir, request permission to stop this cruelty.
A lesson needs to be learned here.
In Russia, 30% of disabled children are put into state orphanages where they suffer abuse at the hands of their caretakers. Children raised in these facilities said that orphanage staff beat them, injected them with sedatives, and sent them to psychiatric hospitals for days or weeks at a time to control or punish them. Quasimodo is an excellent example of a person who could have bloomed and been a valuable part of society if given the chance.
Did you make all these things yourself?
Most of them.
This is beautiful. If I could do this, you wouldn't find me dancing in the streets for coins.
The abuse of the disabled is a deplorable practice, and the state government is in place to help those less fortunate rather than deprive them of basic human rights.